Thanks for checking us out on Brothers Custom Builds. Today, we're going to be working on the tilt front end, getting that all finished up. Also finishing up the rear floor and the trunk, building a frame, putting sheet metal in there to finish from the wheel tubs back. But first, we want to catch you up from all the progress that's been made on this project from the beginning all the way to where we just started our YouTube channel. So let's jump into that first and let's get to work. First of which, the front mid plate. I drew up that front mid plate and had a local shop cut it out on the plasma table. You can see I'm tying in some diagonal bars and all. It's got a lot more to go. That'll be all part of the firewall. And then you can see the square tube frame rail. I've got it raised up to accommodate the solid front axle and still give us a rocker box height of 14 inches from the ground. And then this rear cross member, yes, it is in there upside down. Did that on purpose. I got another one just like it. It's gonna go under it, be a dry shaft loop. What's up, guys? Got the dash bar in. All the support tubes around the mid plate came together very nicely. The only thing left there is to get sheet metal in to tie all those bars together. I've got a not a dimple die, but a bead roller that I'll be using to put a little character and strength into that. And then moving back, we'll go from the trans and the frame rail at the trans back to this rear cross member. Like I was saying, I was going to double it up. Yes, I know that is ugly as sin right now, but trust me, I'm not going to have ugly stuff on here. I'll get all that cleaned up. Hey guys, I know it's been a hot minute since I did a video. I think the last one was all the way back in February, but I wanted to give you an update on where I'm at with the back of the project. Got all the rear suspension all finalized. Got the White's link and sway bar, the anti-roll bar, shock mounts, 4 links all done, and this cross member, I finished it up. The dry shaft loop as well, and then I also have completed the cross member, the removable cross member. So moving on forward up to the front of the vehicle, and I'll post pictures of that as I go. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you enjoy the build. Alright, wanted to give you a little front end update. Got the 2 firewall bars in. Still got to do the motor plate, and but I had enough to get the solid front axle put in. It's a great looking solid front axle kit. Got to figure out exactly how these steering arms go, but I think I got to clearance a little stuff out of it. But got to get this thing rolling because it's got to go to its owner's house to get finished up. So between now and then, till I can get you the next update, I wanted to show you this. Look at that big old fat meat back there. Man, 33 by 17. Thing's gonna be sick. It's definitely gonna pull front tires with this much traction and the lighter weight of the front end of this car and the power it's gonna have. But anyway, just wanted to give you an update. Got the firewall bar supports in for the front motor plate. You see the drag link down there. Got the steering box mounted up. It's coming together on the front end. You see the steering box mount, I had to went through the frame and then sleeve over the top of the frame, welded in just for strength, because I had to space the box off the frame 1 inch. And then it's got those 1 inch spacers as well. But I had to get it away from the the drag link was sitting over the top of the spring at a full left-hand turn. I didn't like that, so I wanted to space it away so that that wouldn't be sitting over the spring. Gives the spring room to compress, but coming along nice. This was going to work, but I ended up using the factory bumper mounts to be able to make the pivots. I used the front hole for it to pivot on, the back hole pivots, and then pins, or the back hole doesn't pivot, but it pins in that back hole there that I sleeved. So as you can see here on the underside of this tilt front, we did these turnbuckles to give some adjustability, both to raise and lower the hood to line up with the cowl, and then these to push out on the fenders. And it's also that same way on the body, which I'll show you. All right, with that finished, let's get working on the trunk. I want to explain to you what we got going on here. We have this factory lip that David had already cut down to be level with the frame. So the sheet metal will span across there and be level. But then back here, that factory lip dipped down again. So this 1x1 aluminum square frame will fill that and keep the sheet metal all level while also providing support underneath it. Then we've got a filler panel back here that I've notched out to go around the trunk latch and goes up to the fuel cell. But then this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. You can see the screws into the framework underneath, and then there's a little filler panel here that ties it in back to another factory lip. And right here, I'll be honest, somebody asked me what happens when we make a mistake, and I laughed and I said, well, we don't make mistakes. I guess God wanted to keep me humble. So that's a mistake on top of another mistake. So when I corrected it, then the screw broke off in the hole. Now I've got a lot to figure out and fix. It's just part of it. So we fix mistakes. That's what we do. To answer your question, we fix mistakes so people don't know. All right, all the flooring's done in the trunk. Looks really good. It's temporarily just screwed in with some sheet metal screws. We'll be switching all that out to 1/8" rivets later. But from here, we're going to come back here to the back, do bumper brackets to mount the rear bumper on, tying it into the frame. So there's going to be a plate here on the back side of the body. From that, we're going to have a piece of tubing that's going to span over to the frame rail where another plate will be there. Now let's move to the cab. All right, in our next video, we'll have the sheet metal continued from the back firewall all the way under the seats, start on the trans tunnel, and then up to the front firewall. Thanks again for checking us out. Don't forget to subscribe.